Hi guys, it's Shaunesi. It has been a minute. Oh my goodness, this thing says that I haven't made a video in over 2 years. Wonder why. I'm gonna give you guys a short, sweet, and authentic recap into the last 2 years of my life since I made my last YouTube video. Let's see. My oldest daughter graduated 2 years early. She got accepted into over 80 colleges, got over $800,000 in scholarships. We got so many blessings and praises from the community and from the state for that. A delegate gave her recognition. The Anne Arundel County, the current Anne Arundel County executive gave her recognition. Governor Hogan, former Governor Hogan, was supposed to give her recognition. I actually got an email from his office saying that they would, but instead of giving her recognition for her achievements, they ended up having the police arrest me. First degree assault, first degree assault, second degree assault, reckless endangerment when I asked them to take my baby to the hospital. They let her get in a lift underage and go to one of her friends' house. And then they let her go down to North Carolina with my estranged family. We ran a jury trial. They put a no contact order in. Judge Christine Marie Celeste, she is a former U.S. Borders and Customs attorney and a former prosecutor for, I think it's Baltimore City. This bitch, this hoe. I don't got nothing nice to say about this lady. This lady is disgusting. I'll share more. My transcripts are public. This lady has no conscience. She did not take her oath until her investor ceremony, which was after my trial, which I was acquitted. They literally let this lady do whatever she wants. If you look the case up, keep in mind, if you look me up on Maryland Judiciary Case Search, the second degree assault is for my daughter, not unwanted touch, and it's intent to frighten, because I told her to go do her work. She played on the jurors' intelligence. Like, I feel like me and Donald Trump are like, I think I'm the guinea pig in the home of Brady versus Maryland for them to get the wrongful conviction on Donald Trump, if that makes sense. But I have a lot of appeals for that. I have been able to get Maryland Attorney General, what's that boy name? Anthony G. Brown. Yeah, the first black Attorney General. His dumb ass. Let one of his assistant attorney generals file the affidavit in the case, because I asked for the oaths because they tried to put me on this. Y'all, she sentenced me to card giving agency at card giving location. I'm laughing at the shit. Like, this is not legally enforceable. I'm going to appeal it. The appellate court, yes, they're going to have my back. Do y'all know that the state level appellate court in Maryland is worse than the state appellate court in North Carolina? And the Maryland Supreme Court or whatever is worse than the North Carolina Supreme Court? Gotta go federal. Them got to go federal. I thank the Lord every day that I grew up around people who caught federal charges, because it helps me not be intimidated by federal court, and we will be going federal. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought. So anyways, let's get off of the soapbox for the little incompetents that lived in under a rock in a black law book for their last 400 years of their life. And let's talk about how I've taken my rights back. Madison's good. She's great. Mariah's good. Still homeschooling her. I graduate, y'all, on the 29th. I will obtain my Bachelor of Science in Management so I can help show these motherfuckers where they had me fucked up and tell them how their organizational chart and their structure and the people that they've put in these places with this organizational behavior is just fucking not going to be tolerated on my watch in my country. All right. So graduating, it's Father's Day weekend approaching, a lot of mixed emotions because I am my father's first child to obtain a bachelor's degree. I did not want it. Y'all know I already made 6 figures. I was married to a millionaire. I've seen food stamps and Medicaid. I can make money any way I want to. I don't have to have a degree to define me. But I see now, when you playing with these type of people, you got to make sure that you that you come correct. So if that's the smoke they want, Guess what? I guess we twins, guys. I have the degree and I'm headed to law school. What's up? Like the fuck I told you, Judge Celeste. A few updates on my mental health. Y'all, I am so freaking amazed at my mental health. I know my dad, my grandma, my great aunts are all smiling down. I want to encourage everybody watching this to learn to control your nervous system. Once you get this in sync, then you won't get worked up. You'll know how to respond to stuff, and you'll be able to advocate and fight better for anything that you're fighting for. So mental health is great. Huge shout out to my therapist. Huge shout out to my doctors. I am regulating his blood pressure. Life is to be lived and adversity is gonna be there, but it's all about, embracing it and how you choose to respond to it. Talked about my education, love life. I'm back celibate. Continuing to become self-aware, continuing to pour into myself, continuing to pour into my daughters, to heal the little girl inside of me, to strengthen the woman that I'm becoming. Yeah, I'm living on me. I have friends, but yeah, that energy is real. Be very careful who you exchange your body with. Be careful about that. What else? I had strong intentions of entering the Senate race. Yes, me, little old Shaunesi, the country girl from North Carolina that looked like she's young with the tattoos, the one who got the conviction, the one who family put out in restraining orders on her and won't tell her where her daddy's buried, the one who challenged judges in the Superior Court in Durham, Wake, Granville County, Anne Arundel County, Prince George's County, Howard County, Baltimore County, you name it. Yeah, that girl. But it looks like the judge tried to put some shit in the game so that I won't feel comfortable walking into the in person to file my papers. So yeah, I would have, and I may still be. We're gonna have to find some loopholes in that because this Judge Christine Marie Celeste bitch is just like, bruh, she is like a gnat. Like, she will not fucking go away. The bitch already made it seem like she feared for her life from me because I mentioned her her family, because I'm like, who the fuck would do this to my family? Don't you got a family, bitch? And obviously she twisted my words. I'm so happy that Martha Danner got fired. They're not going to say it publicly, but when I tell y'all I sent that affidavit after Anthony Brown let his assistant attorney general, mind you, the assistant attorney general, her name is Susan Barron. This bitch been an attorney. She got admitted into the bar in Maryland, 1987. I was born in 1984. So when I was 3 years old, she got admitted into the bar. I mean, she's been an attorney for 37 years, and she did her client an injustice by not simply reading the content of the affidavit. Now I was able to take that affidavit. Y'all, I woke up with energy. I emailed this shit to a bunch of different governors all over the United States. I emailed it to the Senate, the House, you name it, because guess what? Martin Luther King didn't have Zoom. Malcolm X didn't have a Ring camera. Medgar Evers didn't have Facebook Live. They can try to kill me. They can try to do whatever the fuck they want to, but the record not gonna change. And we are in a digital era, and those outdated dummies did not realize while they listening to my dumb ass half estranged brother Shaunesi be on Facebook that the internet is not just a social site, guys. There's so many ways that you can move on the internet, and contrary to popular belief, I have over 20 years in residential, commercial, educational, government, and public sector, software, spyware, infrastructure, freaking everything you can think about, cellular, telecommunications. That's what I did in my day job. That's how I was able to make 6 figures outside of network marketing. So, and without a degree, because you don't have to have a degree for the industry that I was in with a lot of Fortune 500 companies. So you got to be very careful when you let estranged family members or, somebody's resume that may not have a degree on it define a person. And it's funny because I tried to get his little, I'm going to call it a fat bitch, badly built bitch from down by waters since Jasmine Crockett called Marjorie Green badly built. Baby, it's not just my Caucasian cousins, my black cousins are badly built too. So she's from down by waters. And I tried to show her all my self-education and my accolades, the fact that I understand, civil rights. I sat on the executive board for one of the, wealthiest counties for African Americans, yada, yada, yada. She slid all that over in this pre-sentencing investigation because Judge Celeste wasted y'all tax dollars, and the bitch did a pre-sentencing investigation to put me on this card giving location probation, only for them to still not realize who the fuck I am and give me the floor on the record in a digital era to show them exhibit A through Z of where they had me fucked up in real time. So yeah, I'm really at peace about a lot. Don't know what's gonna happen next. Not really fucking worried about what's gonna happen next at this point. I mean, I stand behind this. I guess we all are gonna be getting mug shots because it was cute. They have done some shit. Listen, these people have used Enterprise, Nordstrom, Extended Stay. Oh my God, Howard County Public School System, Howard County Police Department, Howard County Sheriff Department. They've used so many different companies and made those companies be complicit with what they're trying to do. And one of the companies settled with me and my daughters, but I'm about to break my silence on it. I just got to send them a notice of signature revocation, and then yeah, I'm about to start singing like Beyonce on their ass because I'm now realizing how many of my federal rights they violated, and it's crazy, y'all. I'm about to wrap this video up, but what's really crazy about it is that in an unfortunate situation where a probation agent was killed, he had to do a house visit. And I just don't understand now with the resources that we have with technology, why house visits aren't limited. My case in particular, I never had any house visits if the order is really enforceable. And then out of nowhere, when I filed in the Supreme Court for North Carolina about my dad's estate, when I found some documented shadiness between Maryland and North Carolina, all of a sudden, the little probation agent that used to work at Baskin Robbins, by the way, Hannah Elizabeth Warren, this bitch gonna file an alleged violation of probation with future dated things, right? And the judge signed off on it, and it just creating a paper trail or whatever. And they're like, oh, she doesn't allow us to conduct home visits. And I'm like, the case notes literally say, I don't even have to talk to you, bitch. We communicate via email, no in-person, anything. So I'm saying it because there was a senseless murder for this guy, this agent Davis Martinez, rest in peace. And he should not be dead. But when you look at the dynamics of what they're saying that the probationer did, it looks like the probationer may have, and I'm not justifying this by any means, the way that he killed him, he may have been very, very, very frustrated that somebody was coming to his house bothering him after he had already gave the state 25 years, which is why it is very, very time sensitive for Maryland Public Safety to get Carolyn Shrugs the fuck out of there, because she knew about all of my stuff. She knew about all of the stuff from the Patrick Morin, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, from the American Federation Union for the Probation Agents. She knew about all of this shit. And she let that man get stabbed repeatedly in his head. She got blood on her hands. Martha Danner got blood on her hands. They're only talking about Martha Danner, the assistant deputy, and another person. But when I went on the website, the procurement guy, however you say that, I literally emailed him before I emailed the Senate, before they announced Martha's being fired, and his position is vacant now. They're doing a lot of shit out loud, but behind the scenes, a lot of people's livelihood and mental is being played with because of your political choice, because these people, these judges telling people to go do a house visit to somebody. If you don't want nobody coming to your house and you don't really have a reason for somebody to come to somebody else's house, why would you have them come to their house? I was today years old when I found out you could do virtual home visits. So in my case, instead of them having a hearing, why didn't they just say, can we do virtual home visits? Oh no, because they want to bother me in person. But if the badly built bitch, Devin Newing, or whatever her name is, was afraid and judges gave her a protective order against me, why would you want me to have in-home visits? Why wouldn't you demand that I come in person for the safety of your fucking agent, since I'm such, you know what I'm saying? If the record record is real, if the judge is ruling, you know what I'm saying, is real, like, what the fuck y'all really got going on here if y'all still want to come to somebody's house, especially in a climate like this? So pretty much, as we say in sales, the home of Brady versus Maryland, they're giving me low-hanging fruit. This is too fucking easy. If you have a law firm and you're looking to work with me, let's work together. I absolutely have no interest in being your associate. Arguably, I've achieved more with a high school diploma than most of you all have with your bar passing admissions and all them expensive ass colleges you went to. But I want to work with attorneys. I want to really, really take this to the next level. They have made it very clear that they don't like pro se litigants. I would argue that more attorneys need to start doing consulting for pro se litigants to help just look over their paperwork and make sure they're filing everything right. Or whatever, but not necessarily, giving them legal advice. You could get some money off of that. It'll be easy, a little time consuming, but do what Anthony G. Brown did not do, and that's how I got the affidavit from Martha saying she neglected her oath for 5 years. Do what, oh God, Mark Anderson of McGuire Woods did not do, and that was proofread the affidavit from the doctor that said that the hospice nurse should have put my dad's time of death on there, and he didn't even know what time he died. But through hearsay, he found out a time that he died, but he don't even remember signing my dad's death certificate in an affidavit. Do what these attorneys aren't doing. There's a saying that says if you want to keep something from a black person, put it in a book. But because Mark Anderson is white, he didn't read that affidavit. And Anthony G. Brown looked like he's biracial. I don't know if he all the way black, but he don't have enough seasoning for me, because a real nigga would definitely not let any of their help file that on the record. I'm going to argue that it does not matter your race. Y'all need to start reading and reading to understand, and stop being so hot-headed when you file shit real quick to try to file to respond. I tell my children this all the time. You cannot listen and talk at the same time. Y'all need to stop talking so much and start listening, and stop underestimating the underdog. I love you guys. I'm Shaunesi. I will start uploading more videos, but I just wanted to get all of that out. Oh, one thing before I get off of here. Y'all need to really, really, really start looking at the politics in this upcoming election. I don't know what Governor Hogan got up his sleeve. I'm still calling him Governor Hogan, but that's because he still got Governor Hogan on his page, even though he's not the governor anymore, which that's some bullshit, but whatever. Him and also Brooks, and then look at the whole, just look at it for yourself. I mean, this shit is like unreal and it's crazy, but I'm glad that God chose me as a generational curse breaker. I'm glad that these people chose me to play with in a digital footprint era. And I mean, it is what it is at this time. I'm going to disconnect from this, enjoy the rest of my beautiful morning, and I will post, obviously, like my estranged brother say. You can find me on Facebook. Ignorant GED, good enough diploma having ass, boy. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. My main page is Your Ancestors' Wildest Dream. Everything else is Shaunesi. Team Shaunesi, join the movement. We have a lot to come. Huge shout out to the private citizens that I'm working with. Huge shout out to the public citizens that I'm working with. I love y'all. I love America. Donald Trump was right about everything. My daddy was right about everything. They fucked around and now they're finding out. Have a great one.